Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Train. In this video, we're going to be talking about Hot Fuzz. It's a 2007 action comedy. It's my favorite British movie. It's just fantastic. It's like they pay a lot of homage to Bad Boys 2 and Point Break, which is my favorite Keanu Reeves movie. And the movie is just non-stop. It's action and mixed with comedy. Great combo. It stars Simon Pegg. In the film, he's a London police officer, and he's very, very good at his job. He keeps getting promotions and honors and stuff like that. So then he now gets booted out of town by his boss. He gets actually transferred to a small village, like in the middle of nowhere, and he's like, why are you guys sending me away? They're like, well, if you keep allowing to keep running around and keep being exceptional, you're gonna put all of us out of a job, so you gotta go. So they now, sent him over there. So he now got there, and he's like very, very about the law. He's like, he's strict. He's not willing to let even like the minest crime fly by. Like maybe you're intoxicated and you want to get into the back of your car, get behind the wheel and start driving. He's like, he's gonna just take you and put you in the cell right away. He's not even gonna wait. So that's kind of like how strict he is with the law. So he now gets to this new town, and the town has won Village of the Year award for like maybe I think like over 20 years. So he now gets partnered with the son of the police chief of the town, and they now become good friends. And the guy is like, he loves action movies. He loves Point Break and Bad Boys 2. So he now teaches that's Simon Pegg's character how to relax, because he doesn't know how to relax. He doesn't know how to just unwind, go for a drink and just have a good time. It's always about work. Even when he goes home, he takes his work home with him. So he's so about the job. So but the thing is that the town has been having series of accidents, where people die, but it's accidents, not murder. So they have not had a recorded murder in over 20 years. So so he now sees people are dying, and they always say, oh, it's an accident. And it's always staged like an accident, but to him, he feels like something is off. That these are actually murders being disguised as accidents. But no one else believes him. The police chief doesn't buy it. And all the other police officers, they just went from high school straight into the police force. So they don't even know the procedure of maintaining a crime scene. Putting up the yellow tape signs, all those stuff you're supposed to train to do when you're a police officer. They're clueless about it. So he's now the one taking charge, showing them how to do the job right, and all that. So so finally he now suspects that something is going on. People are being killed and being disguised as accidents. So one day there's a reporter which says he's going to tell him something that's going to lead to the truth that this is actually, people are actually being killed. This is not accident. So before he could get to the guy, he gets killed. So he's kind of going on like that. So he's not getting discouraged, no one else wants to believe him. He's the only one that feels that these are murders, not accidents. So one day he's talking with this lady. She owns a garden store, and after talking to her, she now says something that jogs his mind. So he now rushes out to his car he has this note. He always has a notepad to jot his thoughts in it and clues and things like that. So he now runs to his police car to jot into his notes, only to turn around and see the lady being killed with shears in the throat. So he now chases the killer, and at some point it now looks like the killer, he turns the corner and the killer has gained great distance ahead of him. So he's how does this guy run so fast and he's not tired like me? And he's a very good runner. He's run marathons and stuff. He has trophies and all of that. So he's like, how is this guy able to beat me? How? So he now meets, what another lady, someone in town, says to him, maybe there's more than one killer. And that now okay, that's it. So he now goes to the captain, okay, I got it. There's more than one killer. They're actually working in concert. So it looks like I'm chasing after one. Then the one I'm chasing after ducks, and the other one takes over the race. And and he feels so he's they're okay, fine. So they decide to hear him out. So he suspects Timothy Dalton because there's a new grocery store that wants to break ground in the town. They're trying to buy up people's houses and stores and stuff to build a huge mall. And Timothy Dalton's mall is the only mall in town. It's a small village. So they're like, okay, he's killing these people to stop them from selling their properties to his rival, so he now thinks he's got it. But only Timothy Dalton now had an alibi for his whereabouts, so clearly that now ruins it for him. So he's now very frustrated, and they're like, okay, just take some time off work. You're too stressed. Ever since you got, you think everything is a murder in Grassy, not things like that. So you just calm down, go and relax. So he now goes back to his hostel, and there, Timothy Dalton's like one of the guys that work in his store, now tries to kill him, but he now knocks the guy out. So he now learns that they now like radio the guy, like, have you killed him? So he now pretends to respond like he's the guy. So he now goes to the meeting. Now turns out they have this neighborhood watch, and they're the ones doing the killings. And they're like these old people, of the town, and the leader, and their leader is actually the police chief. So it turns out that his wife was so passionate about this Village of the Year awards, and just when those who were going to come into town to give them the award, look at the town and say, yes, you won the Village of the Year award, some gypsies came into town and graffitied the town and made it look ugly, and they lost that award, and so she killed herself. So since then, he made a vow that he'll keep winning the Village of the Year awards, no matter what he has to do. He has to kill people who break, So they don't have any arrest, no in their records, no arrest, no crimes. It's always accidents. So even when people do things that are supposed to get them arrested, oh yeah, they're young, then let him out and go kill him, like an accident. So he now learns this. He sees the now says he's going to take all of them in. So they now come after him with machetes and things. So his partner, the son of the police chief, now pretends to kill him. They now I'll dispose of the body. Now drives him out of town and says, just get out of here. My dad is police chief. You need to go to London to tell them what's going on. They're not gonna believe you over him, because of his position. So they're just gonna make it look like you're losing your mind. So he now, so Danny, his partner, now goes back to the town. So he now comes back, now mounts a horse with guns, and now goes after every member of the neighborhood watch. And there's a whole shootout. So Danny now joins in because he's always been hungry for action, because the town is so peaceful, no crime, nothing. So he's always eager. He's never fired his gun before, so he's so eager for action. So he now joins in. They now take down the neighborhood watch, and it's a huge shootout scene. A lot of paid a lot of homage to Bad Boys 2 and Point Break. You see that in the movie, and it's really great. So they take them down. And at the end, police captain from London now comes and says, oh, we need you back in London. Crime rate has skyrocketed since you left, so we need you back. So he's like, forget it, I'm not coming back, I'm staying right here. So he now ends up staying with Danny, and he now they now start to do the police work right, and really, so the movie is really, really good. It's very, very interesting. If you've not seen Hot Fuse, you're gonna have a good time. I recommend it. Go check it out. You're gonna enjoy it. Trust me. Don't mind the chickens. Kind of annoying. So if you have not, if you've enjoyed the video, please like my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.